I think most mergers, I think a lot of people will tell you, they fail on the kind of post-acquisitions. It fails because the cultures don't work.
60 to 70% of acquisitions or mergers fail. Biggest risks are typically like culture, values, alignment.
Two kind of large bodies of people coming together, they're going to like each other.
But I imagine there's going to be quite a few instances where we're probably going to clash as the two companies come together. One of the big differences between our two companies is that because we've been venture-backed, we probably have to make decisions in a cadence that's slightly different to you, and we probably think more short-term than we do long-term. And I know that you optimize for the long-term.
In order to build a very consequential company, very large, we're going to need to learn how to trust each other as quickly as possible. This is going to be challenging.
I think from a culture point of view, we're quite similar.
Yeah, totally. I think there's really good cultural match. I think we can learn a bunch from them. It's just about bringing the team together behind one strategy.
Think about short and long-term trade-offs, we're going to have to argue a lot. And so I know part of your culture that's really important is about radical candor and having conflict with each other. Like, how does that manifest?
No one has a monopoly on insight, that the farther away you get from the customer, the more senior you are, the farther away you are from the customer, and the farthest away you are from the customer, the harder insights are to come by. We're naturally terrified of being unable to make great decisions on behalf of our customers, and so encourage people to just argue with us. Expected that from this some sort of higher truth will emerge. I think that on some shape or form our job as leaders is to create an environment where that happens. And what's probably the most important thing of that environment is a level of emotional safety. And I don't mean emotional safety in the way in which we talk about, in the way in which it's been in the zeitgeist in American universities, where no one wants to hear anything that may in any shape or form bother them emotionally. I actually mean quite the contrary of this, which is feeling safe enough to tell it to each other the way in which we think it is.
We've put a bunch of stuff down on paper. We put values and mission, sort of all those things. We kind of discovered that really we've been saying the exact same thing, the exact same sentiment, with just slightly different words.
Yeah. It's probably the British and Americanisms. That's really what the difference was. Yeah.
The grammar.
Yeah. Just kind of like fits, right? In a weird way. Best way you build trust is through alignment of values and just alignment in general.
And where do we go from here? And I think the thing that's exciting everybody is, and you all have this kind of word banded around a lot, and I hate it, but it does make sense. It's the synergies. I think this is an exciting joint, like, venture essentially.
I think after like this week and after finishing the process and things like that, and we're still in the honeymoon phase a little bit, but like all of a sudden, I think the cultural risk is very low at this point, which probably naive because cultural risk is very wide, and the whole point of this was to go and take on the market. And I think that that's something that both of us were facing regardless of coming together, and now that we're working together, like, we still have to face that.